Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Danny Taylor, and today we're gonna be talking about diet breaks. So I've been competition prepping since the beginning of January, since the first of the year. And if you listen to our podcast or follow me on Instagram, you know that I've been utilizing diet breaks this prep. And what a diet break is it is an extended time away from dieting. Many of you guys already know that I do refeeds for a variety of reasons. And if you are curious about that, let me know and I will talk about it. But I do refeeds twice a week, every week. But I also, every 6 weeks or so, implement a diet break that's anywhere from 1 to 2 weeks of eating at maintenance. Now, the reason that I do this, you might be thinking like, what the hell? You're dieting for a show, you have some kind of a deadline, I assume. Why would you take weeks away from dieting? There's several reasons for this. And a lot of it is based on my own experience, but also is now backed up with some evidence that diet breaks definitely help long-term weight loss. I'm not doing a 12-week prep. This is going to end up being closer to like a 30-week prep, and I'm probably gonna lose about 25 pounds in that time. Right now I am down 15 or 16 pounds and I have almost another 10 pounds to go. So when I take these breaks from dieting, usually by the time I get to that point, my body is pretty darn depleted. I'm starting to feel really hungry, really run down. My training is starting to suffer and I am retaining water like crazy. So a lot of times people don't realize when the scale gets stuck during a plateau, a lot of times it's just water retention as our body sort of fights the weight loss. Cortisol goes up, and with that comes some water retention, along with some other hormonal things that happen that are far too complicated to explain in a YouTube video, and honestly better explained by an endocrinologist than by myself. But when I take these diet breaks, yes, it definitely tacks on time to how long my prep is going to have to be. But I knew that from the beginning. That's why this is gonna be 30 weeks instead of 20 weeks, is because I'm able to go at a much more leisurely pace and kind of refill the tank along the way. And that's what diet breaks have done for me. They make it so that for the 6-week chunks of digging into the fat loss phase, of being in a steep deficit, 6 weeks feels like a breeze when I know that there's gonna be a diet break after that. Now, the diet break is not a free-for-all. By no stretch of the imagination is it a free-for-all. Everything is still totally calculated. I'm still tracking everything to the gram. It's just I have much higher carbohydrates as my body is pretty depleted at that point. Now, every diet is probably going to end with a pretty depleted person, and I know that that is where I'm gonna end up. And that's fine, I expect that. But by giving myself a chance to refill the tank, so to speak, my energy improves, my training improves, which is so important to me, that my training stay as progressive as it can through this diet phase, and that I still enjoy it. Whereas as you get weaker, training becomes less fun. So this sort of mitigates that. The other thing, and this is something that I noticed and also something my coach Alberto Nunez noticed as well, is that compared to preps where I have not taken diet breaks, at the same body weight, I just look less beat up. And at the end of a prep, you kind of just look a little bit beat up. You look healthier when you're not at the end of a competition prep. So what a diet break is doing, obviously helping get rid of that water retention by bringing calories up to maintenance, so we can get a better idea of what's really going on physique-wise. Training improves, energy improves, my will to adhere to my deficit improves, because I feel like there's gonna be a break eventually, and if I can just keep digging until that break, we're gonna be good. And also, I just don't look so much like I got hit by a truck. And at the end of the day, if two people are on stage next to each other and one of them looks like they've been hit by a truck and the other one looks like they're ready to go have the best training session of their life, who do you think is going to do better? It's the person that looks more vibrant and full of life and like healthy and robust. So we're trying to keep that look while getting leaner. But aren't I afraid that a diet break is gonna make me gain weight? No, not really. I expect that my weight will go up a little bit because of refilled glycogen, but also I'm going to lose some excess water that I've been holding on to. So a lot of times at the end of a 10 or 14 day diet break, my weight is only up by about 2 pounds. I feel 100 times better, and after less than a week of dieting again, I'm back down to where I was, but feeling better. So ultimately, the biggest drawback to a diet break is the fact that it just makes your whole diet take longer. So you absolutely need to plan for that. But having gone through a prep this way with them and having gone through a prep without them, I don't think I will ever go through them without diet breaks ever again. So that being said, I'm gonna show you what I'm eating this week on a diet break. Every day is gonna be a little bit different, but you know, a couple weeks ago I showed you what I'm eating in my deficit days, which is not a lot. And a lot of people were like, hey, why are you sharing this? Like if other people try and copy this, they could get hurt. Which is why I mentioned at the beginning, nobody should ever really be doing this. It was just to prove a point that it is possible as a vegan. So today I'm gonna show you a little bit more of a well-rounded look of what higher macros will look like for me as I do this diet break. So the main increase is gonna be in carbohydrates. I'm gonna be eating 300 grams of carbs a day, 100 grams of protein, so a little bit lower. I might go over that a little bit because honestly, I just love protein, and 40 grams of fat. So this should be pretty easy, and I should have some wiggle room to play with some fun foods. I had chocolate chip pancakes this morning and it was amazing, and I'm feeling good, already starting to fill out just from my one really high carb meal. Pretty excited about that. And yeah, I'm gonna take you guys through a typical day of eating for me on prep. It's not gonna be a total walkthrough like the last video, but I will be showing you what I'm eating.
What you doing, Danny?
I'm making pancakes.
Hell yeah. She's been on contest prep for so long now, but now we got a diet break, which means I get...
Giacomo loves diet breaks.
Yeah. When Danny diet breaks, everybody wins. We all get pancakes.
So I am making protein pancakes with the usual suspects: oat flour, vital wheat gluten, baking powder, chocolate chips, vanilla, and stevia. I'm using 60 grams of oat flour and 30 grams of vital wheat gluten with 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and then you can play with anything else to make whatever kind of pancake you want. But yeah, if I wasn't on a diet break, it would be 40 grams of oats and 30 grams of vital wheat gluten.
And I wouldn't be getting any pancakes.
And you wouldn't be getting pancakes.
Right.
No. So you see I'm measuring them separately, and I have this big griddle that I love this griddle so much. It makes way better pancakes than our stove. So I'll just put Giacomo's on this half and mine on that half. And that's how we will keep the macros on point. How excited are you?
Quit film, let's eat.
Strawberries that are just popped in the microwave until they melted.
What we just find.
We've never seen these. $9, that's pretty steep, but we gotta try it.
Yeah.
We have to try it. Can't have a Reuben without Swiss cheese.
All right.
This is what this guy gets.
Nanu actually sponsored Vegan Bodybuilding and Fitness for our Fit Expo tour, so best believe I'll be stocking up on this right now.
I don't get to have any of this.
I get to have all of this.
This is not for figure girls on prep. True story, if Giacomo's with me, I don't wait in lines. I stand at the end while he gets all of his stuff. It's wonderful. This is an introvert dream. We're here at Mama Vegans. Say hi. Yeah.
So this is my problem. Danny wants me to film what we're doing, and every time I'm here, the only thing I can focus on
is food.
Yeah, because Mama Koala makes all the yummy snacks.
No, I didn't make any of the yummies.
I had half a pound of ice cream and some popcorn before we even get a chance to eat.
So people ask a lot how I'm able to be on prep and still have a social life, and one of the ways I thwart my family from ruining my diet, as they try to do, she'll say she doesn't, but she does, is I make the food. So I made tempeh Reubens today with sauerkraut and Daya Swiss cheese and our local rye bread, and my mother made air fried broccoli and air fried potatoes, and then she has a food scale. So I'm weighing that out on the food scale to make sure I'm getting the right amount.
And on the contrary, I am happy for Mama Koala to ruin my diet because I am not on a diet break. I am on a non-diet bulk.
He's on the forever bulk.
Yeah.
Right now.
But Danny's diet break is quite fun for me because...
This, just so we don't think I'm drinking, because I haven't had a drink all year, is the same polar vanilla water.
Because this.
Yeah, look at that. That's a decent meal.
That's amazing.
And I'll post the macros for this too.
I want to see your hair.
Flip your head over. Don't light yourself on fire.
You dyed her hair for Mother's Day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So pretty.
What else did you get?
Wasabi edamame. I have almost no fat left so for the day, so this is going to fill that up. But I have a lot of carbs and a little bit of protein. Probably still going to have some food when we get out of the movies, but I want lots of hand-to-mouth snacks. That's key to a proper movie snack. So we're going to sneak this in under your shirt, okay? So, it's the end of the day. It's like 10:30 at night. I just finished up all my steps on the treadmill in the living room. I have to get 10,000 a day. And I do have some macros left, not a lot, mostly carbs. So I have some green beans with some spicy sweet chili sauce I made that I fried in the air fryer. And I have this delicious giant bowl of fruit salad. It has mango, plum, peach, strawberries, blueberries, banana, about 60 grams of carbs in there. So for today, I am finishing the day out of my diet break macros with 300 grams of carbs, pretty much on the nose, 41 grams of fat, and like 99 grams of protein. So I actually didn't go over my protein. I pretty much nailed everything right on the head within a couple grams. It was a rest day. It was a Sunday and I got to see pretty much everyone in my family, got to go to the movies. Yeah, really, really good day overall. Second day of the diet break and I'm feeling quite good, excited to see where the rest of this diet break takes me. All right, that was it guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Any questions, let me know down below and I'm happy to answer them. Bye.